Homemade vanilla pudding, a layer of Nilla wafers, sliced bananas, and freshly whipped cream. Banana pudding is the ultimate comfort dessert. Making this recipe from scratch is fairly simple, and it's way better than the boxed version of banana pudding. It works so well when you need a dessert to feed a crowd. To start out this dessert, we need to make a few of the layers so that we can simply assemble it. I always like to make the vanilla pudding very first so that it can cool down a bit, so let's head over to the stove. In a medium saucepan, melt 5 tablespoons of butter over low-medium heat. Once completely melted, add in 3 tablespoons of cornstarch. Whisk that together and let that cook for about 1 minute. Whisk in 4 cups of heavy cream and add in 1/4 a cup of white sugar, and then stir that continually, slowly increasing the heat to medium-high. We're going to let this cook for about 3 to 4 more minutes and keep an eye on it because boiled over cream is such a mess to clean up. When the cream thickens and starts to come to a simmer, immediately turn off the heat from the pan. Stir in 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract and 1½ cups of white chocolate chips. Stir that until those chips are completely melted. We're going to pour that into a bowl and let it chill for about 30 to 60 minutes. Next up is the whipped cream layer. Making your own homemade whipped cream is so easy and delicious. Just a few ingredients and some whipping and voila! Using a chilled bowl, combine 3 cups of heavy cream, 1/3 a cup of powdered sugar, and 2 teaspoons of vanilla. And whip that on medium-high speed until stiff peaks form, which took about 4 minutes. To make our banana pudding, we're going to be using a 9x9 casserole dish. Use something of equivalent size, something about 2½ quarts will work. Line the bottom of that dish with your Nilla wafers. Top the wafers with banana slices from about 2 bananas worth. I've sliced the bananas into about 1/4 of an inch, and I'm going to make sure they're spread out evenly. Then pour half of the vanilla pudding onto the banana layer. The vanilla pudding isn't completely chilled, and that's okay if it's still semi-warm. Repeat the layers by adding Nilla wafers, sliced bananas, top the banana layer with that remaining pudding. At this point, I'm going to cover it and pop it in my fridge to let it cool. But then you can guarantee right when I'm ready to enjoy it, I'm going to cover it up with some of that homemade whipped cream, crushed up Nilla wafers, and go to town. Once it's chilled and that pudding has softened up those wafers, you are ready to eat. Thanks for watching. You can find the full written recipe in the video description below. Be sure to check out thestayatHomeChef.com where you can find hundreds of restaurant quality recipes you can easily make at home. We'll see you later.